So, hi everyone. Exciting news, we have got a new aircraft. The one we were in previously had to go back to Delhi. And I was expecting a Cessna 172, but we've got this Cirrus SR-22. The SR-22, it's a strange little aircraft with its, A bit like the old Airbus yoke, but yeah, a bit more analogue. It's got the same Garmin as the 172, but the controls are in the middle. All in all, it's quite a nice little bus, and I haven't flown one before, so it should be quite entertaining for everybody. A bit scary for me, probably. I'm just getting used to it. There's a few little things I don't know what these are. Yeah, so I'm going to check up what that is before we leave, because I don't want us to all die. I do like this though, it's got a monoxide detector, so yeah, right, it's brilliant. 2 years out of date though, of course. So we will be departing in a little while, but first of all I'm going to go and check and look at the manual, because I need to know what all this stuff is. Okay, so the static normal is a couple above, and the alternate is a few below. Okay. So it's on normal, and if we get problems we turn it to alternate. That's fair enough. Okay, sweet. So one good thing about the Cirrus is it's got a lovely, lovely field of view. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. You can even see behind us properly-ish. Okay, let's get it going. Like I say, I've not flown this one before, so please don't laugh too much. No taxi lights, that's fair enough. So fuel is on, and it's, well, okay. So when one starts to get low, you have to switch to the one manually, and you have to use the boost before you switch the tanks over. Oh, I do like the light up flat positions. Sweet. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that, because I've not flown one where the fuel had to be switched manually. I'll guess we'll know when it runs out though, because it'll, yeah, engine will stop. Don't worry, I won't leave it to that stage. I'm not sure how you're supposed to see those little white lines over there which are guiding you. Wow, trim down. What? Take off, is it? I'm not too sure what I was doing. So we've got a different power indicator. It appears there's no red line, so that's quite a good thing. Alternator's now on. Let's see, it's charging the battery. Well, I assume it's charging battery B. Sorry, battery 2. So, familiarisation complete. We'll just turn on some air now. And away we go.
Ground locked for 007 with Oscar request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Locked for 007 taxi, 2 and hold short of runway 17 using taxiway. Contact tower on 122.7 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 17 using taxiway locked for 007.
It's a cute little thing, got very long wings though, got to keep that in mind. No tree surfing.
Tower locked for 007 ready at runway 17 departing straight out.
Locked for 007 QNH to 9.78 wind tree 11 at 5. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 17.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17 locked for 007.
Got a bit of taxiing to do. It sort of feels like a glider with a big bulky thing stuck on. Just like a massive cabin stuck on a little Cirrus glider. Which would make sense since it's made by Cirrus. So I think we've got flaps. We've got half flaps. Mix is on full rich, so off we go. Friction what? Oh, I didn't show you the checks I've already done. I'll show you those when we get up. So I've done the volcano check. There's no lightning. There's a bit of wind, and once we get to Bali we might get into problem. We'll see how we get on. There is some cloud and a little bit of rain. We'll see. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And like I said, this is the second trip. It's a total of 420 miles. 450 once we've flown around in circles over this couple of volcanoes. And this first trip is 30 minutes. It seemed like they all worked out to exactly 100 miles, which is very strange. So we just left Flores Island. That was the most westerly point of Flores. We're now going to fly over to Sumbawa, then Lombok, and then Bali. Bali High is calling. Apparently that wasn't actually Bali, it was an island just off the coast of Bali. So, 2 and a bit hours total flight time. In a strange aircraft that's got a mind of its own, and I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be great. So this is our first and most wonderful place to visit. This is the Komodo National Park. It's just ahead of us where that bay starts. It goes inland. Of course, the home of the Komodo Dragon. Oh yes. Get chased by one of those, you certainly know about it. That's the park down there. I'm hoping tourism won't end up ruining it all, but the world's getting ruined by people as it is, so I guess they will in the end. Oh my gosh, I think we're on GPS. Oh my gosh, it's from the GPS course. Oh wow. Well, sort of anyway, it seems to fly off the side of the flight path. Maybe it'll sort itself out when it gets on this next one. So our next destination is Pulau Sangenang. It's a small island with a bit of a crater in the top there. You can see, I'm guessing that the crater blew out the side of it, and that's where the water is in the bay. But we'll see when we get there. I wonder what they eat. I hope they don't eat those big tortoises. That'd be cruel, wouldn't it? Horrible. I'll have to look up what do Komodo dragons eat. It's not a very big island. I'm guessing they were throughout the whole of this area, but they got killed off slowly or something. I'll put stuff in post anyway, as usual. So that's Komodo Island. And next we're off to Sangeang Island. Sangenang? This is a nippy little thing, isn't it? It's not like half throttle and we're doing 140 knots. Amazing. And we need to be a bit quick in this one because the Grand Prix is on in a few hours, so got to make sure we get to destination before the Grand Prix starts. It's going to be amazing, sitting on the island of Bali watching the Grand Prix from the Netherlands. Marvellous. If only it was real. So I won't bore you with the details of this one because it's just for me having a look. And then I'll start it up when we get closer. The next thing is Tambora. And sometimes I think in the olden days it used to be called Tamboro or Timboro. But if you've heard of Krakatoa, you may have heard of Tambora. It's a massive great crater from a massive volcano. That's our next important destination we're going to go and look at. So, catch you in a bit. I forgot to mention that we are in fact quite a way away from that. We've got to go to Bima first. So, this next one coming up is Pulau Sangeang. Or Sangenang. I should just check that and tell me on here, won't it? Sangeang. So this, what I thought was exploded out the side was Pulau Banta. And Pulau just means island, I believe. And then we're going to become to Pulau Sangeang. I keep calling it Sangenang now. That's our next destination. Then we go and land in Bima, do some drop-offs and pick up. And then we'll go and have a look around the crater at Tambora. Because you can see how big it is. It's a massive, great thing. I'm getting a bit of weather building up as well. Anyway, I won't bore you anymore, I'll leave you to it. Catch you in a bit. Oh, looks like I've got a lady on the right seat with me. Interesting. Definitely not there. So I've worked out what it is. It doesn't actually fly the route, it flies to the waypoint using the probably VO. So this one's going to fly into the mountain if I'm not. So disaster averted. The magnificent twin peaks of Sangeang Oh, okay, I got that wrong. There's 3 of them. If we count that one, 4. If we count that one, 5. But anyway, coming in it looked like 2, so yeah, it's a rumour joke, never mind. Oh, that looks ominous. So we've got anti-ice if we get into difficult cloud, so we should be okay through this. It's just a tiny bit. I think it's because the sun's quite low. What's local time now? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so sunset's in 2 hours, so we're in the the evening at the moment. Right, let's climb to 4,000. So this looks like another massive crater. It's a geologist's, well, I don't know, I guess nightmare because there's so much work to do, but if you like it, it's a geologist's heaven. So we're just starting our descent into WADB, and we're just going to call them on the radio and get ready.
Salahuddin Tower locked for 00710 miles northeast, 4,300 feet to land.
So as you can see, that was the horseshoe there. So the airport's somewhere around that area. I don't think we can see it yet, can we? No. So I'm going to fly over towards that peninsula pointer there, and then come in towards the... Oh, it's down there, is that it? I can't tell if that's the runway or that's a different airport. What the heck? Oh, this is the peninsula, okay.
Locked for 007, wind 179er at 7. Clear to land runway 14.
Clear to land runway 14 locked for 007.
No, it doesn't like slowing down, does it?
Going around locked for 007.
Locked for 007, roger. Go around.
So like I say, I'm new to this aircraft and it's a bit nippy. I figured it would slow down a lot quicker than it did, so it just kept accelerating.
179er at 7. Cleared to land runway 14.
Cleared to land runway 14 locked for 007.
Locked for 007, turn next taxiway. Locked for 007, contact ground on 120 decimal tree.
120 decimal tree for locked for 007.
So quick cup of coffee and then we'll be off. I'm just all excited now, I've got to go see the crater, I can't wait. Now how do I turn all these off? That's the best bit. So we are at WADB and we're off to WADS. That's another 100 miles. So another 30 minutes. But I'm probably going to spend 5 minutes flying around the crater because it's going to be amazing. Amusingly, earlier on I was looking at the map when I was planning the flight. And I went into the sim and started plugging all the coordinates into the flight plan. And someone had landed an aircraft in the middle of the crater. Absolutely amazing. I'm thinking maybe it was a helicopter, but I couldn't really tell it. It did say it was it was an aircraft, but I don't know. I don't know which model people have used for the helicopters that are freeware. Okay, so off we go on the next bit. We're leaving Bima. Going to fly around Tambora. And then over Sumbawa Besar. And we're going to go to WADS, which is Sultan Muhammad Kaharuddin III International Airport. It's quite a long one. Well, the name is anyway.
Salahuddin ground locked for 007. Request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Locked for 007 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 14 using taxiway. Contact tower on 120 decimal tree when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 14 using taxiway locked for 007.
Locked for 007, hold position, caution, other traffic.
Salahuddin ground locked for 007 requesting the end of pushback.
Locked for 007, request to end pushback received.
I guess that's what was, yeah. We had to hold for that thing. I'm not sure they know which way it's going, because I certainly don't. Personally, I think he should have his license taken off him once he's sobered up. Bizarre. So I can't get this lug activated, which is a bit bizarre as well. We're still on the first leg. Okay, so you have to change the altitude, then change it back, and then it works. How bizarre. I've forgotten which runway we were going off on. So 14.
Locked for 0.
I think we'll just use this one, to be honest.
Locked for 007, you are not cleared to take off.
Yeah, well I have, so what are you going to do about it? Come and chase me? So this little thing's definitely got a good climb rate, much better than the Cessna. I'm guessing that's because it's got a variable propeller on it, whereas the Cessna doesn't. Which is why that has percentage performance on it instead of showing you what you think your engine's doing. Let's have a look at the old map. So we're leaving here, we're going to go between those and then go around that one. Yeah, let's go to 4,000 just in case. So run away to Tambora. Sun's going down, it should be a lovely view when we get there. So 2,500 metres roughly in yards, going to be 2,200, so that's 6,600. So if we do 7,000 feet, should be fine. So WADS is our next airport. It's a bit shorter runway. 1432.
Roger, locked for 007.
So this is my first highlight of the trip. Looking forward to it, I just can't wait to get there, so I'll turn this off until we get there. So we're just gently climbing up to around 8,500 feet. And then we're going to turn into the crater in a few seconds. It is massive, isn't it? Amazing. There should be a central dome at the bottom of the crater. That's where that other guy landed on. Crazy man. I assume it's a man because his name was... It was a bloke's name anyway. Wow, that is massive. Sheesh. So slow down a bit so we can get in there and have a good look. Wow. I bet that made a bang when it went off. Interesting, there's no dome. Okay. I thought there was a dome in the middle of the lake, but it appears not. Wow, that is gigantic, isn't it?
Engaging autopilot.
Spectacular. Got a big grin on my face right now. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So we just head down now to Sumbawa Besar. And we're going to land there and overnight. Watch the Grand Prix, get some sleep, and start fresh and early in the morning. So we're going to descend down to 6,000 now. So our destination is over there somewhere. Not too far at all. We should make it before the sun goes down, but even so it's going to be a beautiful sunset anyway. Fluffy pink clouds. So we're just dropping down to 2,500 feet. Then we'll be turning out to sea a bit and then coming into land. Well, I guess they'll tell us which one to land on, but I just thought I'd look at this beautiful sunset before we go in there. So we're just coming into WADS, a beautiful sunset. Just going to plan our landing, have a look at the chart. One, 4 and 3, 2. And Pappy's excellent.
Tower locked for 0074 miles northeast, 2,500 feet to land.
Locked for 007 tower. QNH to 9.81 wind com, enter right base runway tree 2.
Enter right base runway tree 2 locked for 007.
Locked for 007 wind com cleared to land runway tree 2. Locked for 007. Did you hear my last transmission?
Tower locked for 007, say again.
Locked for 007 wind com cleared to land runway tree 2.
Clear to land runway tree 2 locked for 007.
Beautiful sunset, amazing. Nice little airport building, unusual, lovely. And we're down, lovely. Kabami 27, is that? Lovely. I'll leave you with the sunset. I mean, look at that. Wow. Good job, Microsoft and Sape. That is pretty beautiful. Tomorrow we're back off on the rest of our journey. So catch you on the flip side. Off to West Grand Prix and have some food and lay down and have a nice time sleeping. Thanks for watching.